Izzy Rubinson channel. Today, this is my first back to school with Izzy video. Today I'm going to show you 3 easy, simple, semi-healthy lunches to give to your kids for school. I would love these lunches. They're so easy. I'm going to be using lunch containers I bought from the Dollar Tree and what I had last year from some bento kind of company, and they're super easy. They're all pink. I'll link where I got them down below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video, and comment down below. Let's get right into the video. So we're going to make our first easy and simple lunch, a peanut butter sandwich with banana on the side. But if you want banana in your sandwich, that's fine. But I feel like the sandwich will get really soggy with banana in all day in the heat, or what it's called. So you're just going to need some toasted bread, but you can just use regular bread. Like I like it toasted because it tastes better. I'm just using the Panera at Home honey wheat. This is my favorite bread. So good. Then I'm using some creamy peanut butter, but if you're not allowed to eat peanut butter at school, a really good one to use, like a tip, is to use the sunflower butter from Trader Joe's because people say it tastes just like peanut butter. And there's no peanuts in it for people who have allergies, just sunflowers. So first thing you're going to do is take some peanut butter, obviously. Really simple. And then try to open it up. I like creamy peanut butter, but you can use like crunchy peanut butter or whatever. Just put a bunch. I like a lot of peanut butter. You're just going to spread it on your sandwich. And also at this point you can put the bananas on, but I'm going to have that as a side. Just spread it on very evenly because you want peanut butter like every bite, or sunflower butter, or if you like almond butter. I also have cookie butter at home that's super good. I have crunchy right now. It's super yummy. So make sure you just spread it out real well. And you can do that on both sides of the sandwich. Some people only do it on one side, but I feel like both sides. And sometimes I do a little less on the second side. And a spoon works a little bit better for this job. Just spread it out. Okay, so now we're going to put it together, like so. And we're going to cut it in half. I can cut it with this knife, but you can just break it in half. Like this. I'm just using my hands, so you can use a knife like this for fencing your bento. And then I'm going to show you the finished lunch. This cute little pink bento lunchbox with 3 compartments is from the Good Big Company. I'll link them down below. They have a variety of colors and they're so amazing. They cost, I think, about $21 online, so you should definitely check them out. So first, I have our peanut butter sandwich. Looks so yummy. I love toasted bread. Banana slices. You can have them in the sandwich, but I didn't want them to get soggy. Some popcorn and some cat cookies. The popcorn is from Skinny Pop, and this is pretty healthy compared to like those buttery popcorn. And then these cat cookies are pretty healthy because they're low fat and they're vegan. And they're chocolate cat cookies. Let me show you what they look like. They look like little cats and they're super cute and they're super yummy. So let's move on to the next lunch. For the second lunch, we're making a crazy panini. So the things you're going to need are some bread. It's over here, people. Some butter, some mozzarella cheese, some tomato, some, I don't know, some spring blah, 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 and some guacamole in your lunch container. Of course, you need to put something in your lunch. And a knife for tools, and plates, and all that. So the first thing you're going to do is I'm just going to put a little bit of butter on the bread. I just softened this in the microwave because no one got time to soften that at room temperature. So the first piece, I'm just going to spread some butter on both pieces of bread. You want to do a lot of butter because this is not a healthy lunch, I'm telling you people. Just keep spreading, just spreading. Like, just keep swimming. Sing along with me, people. Just keep spreading, just keep spreading. So just sing the song as you spread, because it's going to help. And then you can put that side down. And then the other one, you're going to do the top, because that's going to be the top part of our sandwich. You're going to eat a lot of butter. The other side, you do it down, because when you put it down on the panini maker, it'll get sizzly and stuff. So this is going to be the top of the bread. So when it presses down the panini maker, it'll be like all squishy. Squishy, squishy. You want to do a lot of butter. I know this sounds like, looks like a lot of butter, but oh well. Okay, so I think that's enough butter. Okay, so that will be the top and that's the bottom. So let's start building our panini. So first I'm going to put a little bit of guacamole at the bottom. That's a lot. And just have a fork. And all to make guacamole, just combine avocado, smash it up with some lime juice and some salt. And I like a good amount of guacamole. But if you don't like, or you're allergic, or you don't like avocados, just skip this part. Or you could just have mayo at the bottom or something. But this is kind of replacing mayo. It's kind of a little bit healthier. Healthy people. You don't want to do too much, but I like a lot of, but you can serve the rest of the guacamole on the side. So that's much would probably be a good amount. So now we're gonna add our topping. So I'm gonna start off probably with this stuff. So just squish it on there. I don't know how this tastes, so I'm just gonna put a little bit. Okay, about that much. And then I'm gonna put a little bit of tomato. I cooked most of the seeds out because that's the one part I hate about tomatoes. So I'm gonna put 3 little pieces. Now, I think I cut too much, so I'm gonna cut a little bit off of this mozzarella. You're gonna want to try to fit as much cheese as you can because cheesy, pleasy, lemon, squeezy. I'm trying to fit the cheese on. So there you go. And then this is what the finished crazy panini looks like. So when I'm back, I'll have the finished lunch with the side. I'm just gonna go put it in the panini maker. Be right back. So here's the finished lunch. We have our delicious panini. It looks so yummy. And then this little blue container has some guacamole to have with some crackers. And this is what the crackers are. They're from Trader Joe's. They're multi-grain crackers and they're so yummy. And then I also have 2 Chips Ahoy chocolate chip cookies. So let's move on to the third and final lunch. For our third easy and simple lunch, I'm making a simple pasta salad. I'm using the farfalle pasta, and this is what it looks like when it's dried. It looks something like this. And then when it's cooked, it looks something like this. It gets like 2 times the size. So you're gonna need cooked farfalle pasta and salt and water. Some veggies, you can use any veggies you like, pepper, cucumber, celery, and some of the spinach mix we use for our second lunch for the sandwich. You're gonna need salt, pepper, and oregano, or any spices you like, olive oil, measuring spoons, in your lunch container. So first we're gonna put all the veggies into the pasta. You can do any veggies you want, but it doesn't really matter, whatever your personal preference. And I'm just gonna mix it around with the pasta. Okay, once you have your veggies in, you're going to add a little bit of olive oil. It's going to give it a good amount of flavor. Do a little bit at a time until you have enough olive oil. I think that's pretty good. I'm going to add a little tiny bit more. Because this is the dressing kind of for you. You can also have like anything you want. Really, like Italian dressing, that would work well. This is what it looks like so far. And now we're going to add some seasoning. We're going to start off with adding, let me look for it, a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. You can just do it over something. See, it gets a little bit messy, people. So a little bit of salt. 1/8 teaspoon, so 1/2 of the pepper. So not very much pepper. A little bit of pepper, and a little bit of dried oregano, about 1/8 teaspoon. Okay, so now we're going to mix that up. Everything likes to drop. Then you're going to mix that up. And now we're just going to pour this into our lunch container. Into this. And you're going to want to refrigerate this for maybe at least 30 minutes. Just scoop it in. You can do as much or as little as you want. It's going to be so delicious. It's so good. And it's a really filling lunch. You don't have to be like hungry all day at school. So that's about how much you should put in. And now I'm going to pop this in the fridge and I'll be right back. I just took the pasta out of the fridge and this is what it looks like. It looks so delicious. Then I have a cookie and then some delicious crackers. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. These lunches were super easy and delicious. Comment down below which one you like the best. The peanut butter sandwich lunch, the panini, or my favorite, the pasta salad with the cookie. Those cookies are really, really good. So don't forget to like, comment what lunch was your favorite, and subscribe. Bye guys!